Welcome back everybody to another Madden NFL 23 video, and today we are doing franchise with the Washington Commanders. We're going to be doing it on all Madden default difficulty and default sliders. We will be doing 6-minute quarters. I had previously done week 2 and week 3 with 8-minute quarters, but I think they were a little too long for me. So I'm not really a huge stats guy when it comes to franchise. So yeah, I just rather get the games out of the way. I'm just worried about wins and losses. That's all. And you'll notice that this is week 4 and not week 1. You might ask, why is that? This is a test run. This is a pilot episode to see how well. And to see if there's an audience for franchise. I really don't like the state of online right now. I'm not really having too much fun, even in victories. So, franchise has a lot more draws and charms than online does. And every Madden that I've ever got, I've always done a franchise. I've always had a lot of fun. Thing is, I've never gone more than like 3 or 4 years of a franchise before getting bored and starting a new one. I hope to change that this year. So one of the reasons I did the Washington Commanders because they're my hometown team and I'm really loyal to them, so no matter how bad they are, I will suffer with them. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the all black unis all season long. They are my absolute favorite. I'm gonna try to get a jersey in real life. Not sure who. Maybe Scary Terry. Who else? Who knows? We'll see. But I definitely like all the cinematics in franchise. You don't get this in online gameplay. They cut that out for obvious reasons. But with how good like the graphics are and how good the player models, well, how better they are. They're not perfect. They're more authentic than they have ever been. But of course, you have the draws of the front office stuff during a franchise during the 17-game season. You get to check the stats for your players, trades, managing your team, injuries, all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. I love being the owner, so to speak, and playing with the team as well. I'm not a guy that sims anything. I play every single game. I don't like simming. I think that's pretty boring, and you have to trust the computer to try to be as lifelike as possible, and you're just gonna get disappointed by that. So again, that's why I like playing. I play both offense and defense. I don't have any like rules, like you can't click onto a receiver when the ball's in the air. I user, I do all that stuff. So yeah, again, we'll see how this episode goes. If you guys like it, go ahead and leave a like and a subscribe. A comment would be good as well. I'll be doing all the franchises as well, most likely the Arizona Cardinals next. And we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys like it because I really want to bring this content to you, because I think franchise is where it's at and where it's always gonna be at. And also, don't be afraid to play on all Madden. This is where the overalls and the attributes play closest to the numbers. I strongly recommend it. So one of the things that I've always liked about franchise is the off-season mode. It's a blast signing free agents, the draft, of course. And they've made a lot of improvements to the free agent thing. Like, in years past, you can sign whoever, you just throw more money at them than the other teams will, and then you're just about guaranteed to get that player. But now, because of the motivational tags, you won't be able to get whoever you want, and that's going to add a lot more parity to the game. You're not always going to be able to field the God Squad. You won't be able to re-sign every single player that you want to re-sign. And I really hope that brings my franchise and everybody else's franchises into some dark years where You don't have like a franchise quarterback. You don't have a good defense, receivers, all that kind of stuff. And that leads to losing more games that you would like to admit. But even if that does happen, you'll get a better pick in the draft. Now, having said that, though, I always like to make trades in the beginning of the year. I'll trade away one of my good players for a first-round pick, and I'll try to predict who's gonna have the number 1 overall. And if I don't get that one, I'll make another trade till I get the number 1. So. We'll see how that goes. So one of the reasons why I chose the Commanders is because they are my hometown team, and I am a very loyal person when it comes to the hometown team. So I'll tell you this: being a fan of this team really prepares you for life, because there's a lot of ups and downs, more downs than ups in this case. But when that day comes, when they do finally win, which I feel it'll probably be after I die. So, but when that day does come, it'll be worth the wait for sure. I just hope they win before before my time is up. So we'll see. They actually have won in my lifetime, but I was just too young to remember. I wasn't a big football fan as I am now. But I guess we'll just have to see. I feel like Ron Rivera is the best coach we have had since Joe Gibbs. And honestly, it's not really saying much because all the other shitty coaches we have had. But he is someone that I feel like the players will follow into hell. And that's the kind of thing that you need at your coach position, and at your quarterback position. And as much as I think Carson Wentz will do well this year, I don't think he is the guy to lead this franchise to the promised land. I really hope that that'll be kept for Sam Howell. I think the kid is fearless. He has a strong arm. He just has the it factors. He just has that kind of thing where you'll follow that guy into hell. You follow him anywhere. You know what I mean? I feel like Taylor Heineke has that. He just doesn't have the arm to complement it. So I thought he was going to be our answer, and it's just football is it's a tough sport, and you need to have that physical ability to do well. Heart isn't enough. So I guess we will see this year. We are less than a week away from opening day. This video will be releasing on Wednesday, so tomorrow the Rams and the Bills will be playing. I'll definitely be watching that. I'm really looking forward to seeing Josh Allen play against the defending champs. I have no idea who's going to win. I think it's like the perfect matchup for the beginning of the season, because usually in years past, Super Bowl winners will go up against like a lame team and just have a guaranteed victory. But at least like with last year, the Cowboys went up against the Buccaneers, and that was really a good game. So this one, I think it's going to be an even better one. I honestly have no idea who will win. I think it'll be the Rams, but it won't be by much. Maybe a field goal, maybe a touchdown, that kind of thing. So we'll see about that. So to the game plan here, you already noticed I'm already up on 21-0. I'm not really sure what it is that I've been doing to really stifle the AI offense, especially this offense with Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, and their offensive line. I really feel like it's about calling the right plays. You don't need to fancy up some ridiculous like 7-8 man blitz and throw it at the opponent like every single down, like what you would do online, and what you see so prevalent online. That's one of the reasons why I'm playing this now, is because of how big of a joke online is. Even when I win games, I don't feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. It's like I beat some lame asshole that just runs the same bullshit all down, I'm a big fan of the sport, and I love what I see on the field in real life, and I want to see that in the game. And online, you're not going to get that. And it's just a mockery to the sport, you know. I don't really feel like I'm playing like fans of the sport. I feel like I'm playing fans of Tech Mobile and NFL Blitz, and I don't like those games. I don't like them because they're not true to the sport. You know, they have their own audiences for that, but this, you know, I feel like what the audience for Madden isn't the audience for that, unless you like to play online. And that's why so many people are very vocal about not wanting to play online because of stuff like that, and I get it. I really do. I'm someone that loves to play online games. I'm a big fan of games like Call of Duty. Cannot wait for Modern Warfare 2 to come out. I'm going to be posting videos of that. I understand that my audience, my subscribers might not be fans of that game. I get it, but you know, those videos, they're going to be posted because I'm a huge fan of that game. Cannot wait. Even actually next week the beta is coming out, so I'm going to be putting up some gameplay of that. So if you guys would, you know, watch, like, and subscribe, I'd definitely appreciate it. If not, it's all good. You know, Madden videos are still going to be in the main focus of this channel, so don't worry about that. So I'm not exactly sure again what it is, but even on offense I'm like doing like extremely well with like an average team, a very average quarterback. You know, we do have, I think our offensive line is it's decent, you know. Like high 70s, low 80s kind of thing. That's good enough for me. We're going up against a defensive line that gets mad pressure like every down. It's very hard to run the ball on them, and it's an absolute pain in the ass. But the pass, you know, I don't need all day in the pocket to find something. I need route runners, because how man coverage, how good it is this year, all Madden. Really takes the overalls and the attributes into account, and you know, speed is not everything in this game, and I really like that. It seems more about the route running, how good your receiver is at, and how big of a body they are. It seems like, you know, bigger body receivers are really good this year with the aggressive catching, and they should be. You know, those possession receivers really should be dominant. You know, speed receivers they're a niche thing, and you know, it's more about route running and possession. So I like how they have accounted for that for sure. Damn, so I'm already up 28-3, and on defense here, Dak Prescott is moving down the field on us. They're mixing in runs, passes. You know, I love that kind of thing. I like the chess match that I have between myself and the AI. And I see like a lot of people on forums complaining about how all Madden is just too hard, and how the AI cheats and they get interceptions like everywhere. Like I'm not really sure where that's coming from, because like as you can see here, like again, this is on default all Madden default sliders. I don't have that problem. I just feel like the people that are the loudest, the most vocal, are the ones that don't put in the time in practice mode, you know, on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. If you put in time into the game, because football is not something that is learned overnight. No way, man. It's like, I mean, this is like the world's most physical chess match. You know, it's a lot of strategy, a lot of mind games with your opponent, whether it be AI or a human opponent. You know, there's a lot of things that go into how to be successful, and it's just not something that you know, will catch on quick. I've been playing Madden since I think maybe 2001, 2002, something like that. I did franchise every year. I remember every time that I would get a new Madden, the first thing that I would do, I would hop into a play now game, and I would want to be on defense first, and I would wait for the AI to run the first pass play. The first thing that I would look for is there a pocket? Is there a pocket developing? And not until I think maybe Madden 2019, 2020 is when they really focused on generating an actual pocket. Now, even in Madden 23, the pocket is, yeah, there is a pocket that forms, it develops, but it's not really authentic. It looks weird. Like the edge rushers will charge at the offensive lineman, but he'll kick out so far that he will impede their progress and push them out all the way past the hashes, and then like the pocket starts to form, and it just looks really dumb. So one of the reasons that the defense that I'm running like when I'm in nickel, I run nickel wide. So you'll see where my pass rushers they get a better angle at the offensive line. Like the offensive line doesn't actually attack them, they actually start to fall back. Like if you don't run this formation, then the pass rushers will get pushed out past the hashes. So that actually starts to happen, but this is already like the fourth quarter, so I think I'll chalk that up to like fatigue. I hope that's the reason. But like in the beginning, like in the first quarter, second quarter, the pocket was really, it was tight. It was collapsing on Prescott. And we saw, I think I got like 2 or 3 sacks already. We got a nice forced fumble there as well. So that's the kind of thing that I like to see. Like the pocket is one of the most important things in football, and it drives me nuts how EA just doesn't, or it's taken them this long to really focus in on it, because there are animations in the game where the pocket can be even better than it is now. And like you see when people, they drop back like 5, 10, 15 yards before they throw the ball, if they would make those animations like the default for almost every down, that would force people to step up, and in turn that would force them to be better passers, But I don't know, I really wish I was a part of that game changer program. EA, you don't even need to fly me down to Florida. I'll go down there myself. I'll pay everything for myself. Just let me your ear, EA. I can make, I can give you like, ideas to make, the pocket a lot better. And another thing that really chaps my ass is quarterback throwing animations. Like look at Patrick Mahomes' quarterback throwing animation in this game. It is abysmal. It is so hideous. Like what the fuck happened? If anybody has like Twitter, or if you have the ear of EA or Clint Odenberg, I think his name is, like please just make a clip of throwing animations of Patrick Mahomes and every other quarterback besides like Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, because they got new quarterback throwing animations this year. Show those animations to them and ask them, do you think the real life quarterbacks would be okay with how their throwing animations are shown in this game? Because they look so bad. They need to be redone. Those, like, if you go under the edit menu for a quarterback throwing animation, most of them say generic 2. That throwing animation has been used in Madden's over a decade ago. It is unacceptable. It needs to be fixed. I'm tired of seeing the same garbage animations, because when you see a new throwing animation, actually animate in this game, it looks so smooth. It looks so good. You know what I mean? And they can be better. So I've been trying to I have a Twitter account too. I've been trying to get the attention of EA and Clint, let them know to fix the animations, because I'm trying to, I don't mind using those animations and going to the edit menu and editing the QBs myself, but they don't save. I don't know why, but they just don't. So I wish that would happen, but I really hope they can fix it in a patch. But so anyways, guys, just showing the sliders here, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Again, this is a pilot episode. We'll see how this does, and if it does well, we'll be posting the entire season and then some. So, see you in the next one. Take care.